The Chennakeshava temple is located in Belur taluk in Hassan district of the Indian state of Karnataka. The Hoysala period of South Indian history began about 1000 AD and continued through 1346. In this period, they built around 1500 temples in 958 centers. Belur is called Belur or Velur or Velapura in old inscriptions and medieval era texts. It was the early capital of the Hoysala kings. The city was so esteemed by the Hoysalas that it is referred to as earthly Vaikunta or Vishnu's abode. One of the Hoysala kings was Vishnuvardhana, who came to power in 1110 AD. He commissioned the Chennakeshava temple dedicated to Vishnu in 1117 AD, a temple considered as one of the five foundations of his legacy. According to scholars of Indian temple architecture and temple history, this temple reflects the rising opulence, political power, deep spiritual dedication to Sri Vaishnavism of Ramanujacharya, and it is his magnum opus. The main temple is called Vijaya Narayana, and the smaller temple next to it, built by his queen Shantala Devi, is called Chennakeshava in the inscriptions of his era. But these two temples are now called the Chennakeshava temple and the Chennigaraya temple respectively. Vishnuvardhana moved his capital to Dora Samudra, also referred to as Dwara Samudra, now Halibidu, famous for the Hoysala temple dedicated to Shiva. Its construction continued till he died in 1140 AD. His legacy was continued by his descendants, who completed the Hoysala temple in 1150 and other temples about 200 kilometers away, such as Chennakeshava temple, Somanadapura in 1258. The Hoysalas employed many noted architects and artisans who developed a new architectural tradition which art historians call the Karnataka Dravida tradition. The Hoysala Empire and its capital was invaded, plundered and destroyed in the early 14th century by Malik Kafur, a commander of the Delhi Sultanate ruler Alauddin Khilji. Belur and Halibidu became the target of plunder and destruction in 1326 by another Delhi Sultanate army. The territory was taken over by the Vijayanagara Empire. The Hoysala style came to an end in the mid-14th century when Hoysala king Veera Ballala III was killed in a war with the Muslim Madurai Sultanate, followed by his son. The Chennakeshava complex at Belur consists of 443.5 feet by 396 feet court with several Hindu temples and minor shrines inside a walled compound. The compound is entered from the east through a gopuram added during the repairs of the Vijayanagara Empire era. The temples and monuments found inside the walled complex are Chennakeshava temple, also called as Kesava temple, is the main temple. It is in the middle of the complex, faces east in front of the gopuram, including the improvements added later. It is 178 feet by 156 feet. The temple stands on a wide platform or terrace or jagati about 3 feet high. The temple is dedicated to Vishnu in the form of Kesava. To the south of the Kesava temple is the Kappe Chennigaraya temple, measuring 124 feet by 105 feet. It has two sanctums inside, one dedicated to Venugopala and the other to Chennigaraya, local popular name of Chennakeshava Vishnu. The temple is called Kappe Chennigaraya because, according to a local legend, a Kappe frog was once found near its navel. This smaller temple was built by the queen concurrently with the main temple and is believed to be similar, smaller version. A stone slab with a couple standing side by side in Namaste posture under a canopy, the monument is damaged. To the west of the Kesava temple is the Veeranarayana temple measuring 70 feet by 56 feet. It is a small but complete temple with a Navaranga or 9 square hall and a Garbhagriha or sanctum with 59 large reliefs on the outer walls. These reliefs are dedicated to Vishnu, Shiva, Brahma, Bhairava, an angry form of Shiva, Lakshmi, Parvati, Saraswati and others. Some panels depict the Bhima story from the Mahabharata. This temple is also dated to the 12th century. To the southwest of the Kesava temple is a small temple dedicated to Somanayagi, form of the goddess Lakshmi, also dated to the 12th century. However, the temple was expanded and enhanced later. This temple is notable because the local tradition holds that its tower is miniature version of the major tower that once rose above the main Kesava temple. The Andal temple, also called Ranganayagi shrine, is to the northwest of Keshava temple. Its outer walls are decorated with artworks such as elephants and nature. It also displays 31 large images of deities from the Vaishnavism, Shaivism and Shaktiism traditions of Hinduism. It also has intricately carved Venugopala, Mohini and Lakshmi, as well as friezes showing legends in the Puranas. The complex has a number of small shrines. To the east of Kappe Chennigaraya temple are the shrines of Narasimha, Rama, Jiyar and Alvars of the Bhakti movement fame. To the east of the Andal temple are shrines for Krishna and Vaishnavism scholars Desigar, Bhashyakara, and Ramanuja of Vishishtadvaita Vedanta fame. On the base of the shrines of Alvars are friezes showing stories from the Ramayana. Some of these shrines were added later because few of these scholars, such as Desigar, lived after the 12th century. Two main stamba or pillars are found in the temple complex. The pillar facing the main temple, the Garuda or eagle stamba, was erected in the Vijayanagara period, while the pillar on the right, the Deepa stamba, pillar with the lamp, dates from the Hoysala period. Near the Veeranarayana temple is a mandapa where annual procession or ratha and temple vehicles have traditionally been stored. It is called Vahana Mandapa. The complex also has a Kalyana Mandapa in the southeast corner for ceremonies. It was added in the 17th century. A granary for storing food reserves is found in the northwest corner of the complex. There is a smaller northern gate to the complex, near which is a Pakasale or community kitchen built in the 13th century. A stepped water tank called Kalyani or Vasudeva Sarovara in inscriptions is found in the northeast corner with two stone elephants on its sides. The complex has many other small monuments and features such as the Ane Bagilu or Elephant's Gate just south of the Gopuram and a memorial of past destruction in the form of pillars and statues in the northwestern part of the complex.